Most moms give their kids a pep talk when they're bullied. Kang Ja, she gave them a nightmare. Imagine being a high school bully, running the halls like you own them until a new transfer student arrives. She looks like a teen, but she fights like a veteran of the underworld. She isn't there for a diploma, she's there for blood. This is the story of Sashimi from Mapo, a legendary gang leader who hung up her knives to be a mother until the world pushed her too far. Kyung was a target for one reason: she was beautiful. In the toxic ecosystem of her high school, beauty is a curse. Her best friend, Aran, tried to shield her, but the wolves turned on her too. One night, Kang Ja finds Aran huddled at the door, her face a map of purple bruises. Aran lies. "I fell in gym class," she says. But Kang Ja wasn't born yesterday. She was born in the trenches of the Seoul underworld. She knows what a fist does to a face. When Kang Ja goes to the school for justice, she finds a wall of silence. The teachers want bribes, the police want evidence. The anti-bullying committee? They're just a PR stunt for the wealthy parents. The trauma breaks Aran. In a haunting scene, the girl locks herself in the bathroom, shaves her head, and screams at the walls. That's when the simple housewife persona dies. Kang Ja doesn't go to the PTA meeting, she goes to a dive bar. Kang Ja clears a room of 20 armed thugs like she's folding laundry. She sends a message to the underworld boss Princess Han. Tell him Sashimi is back. Plot twist, the terrifying boss is actually Princess Han, a man who wears a tutu and a magic wand because he's obsessed with his old commander's legacy. With his help, Kang Ja gets a digital makeover. New ID, new face, new name. Belle. She walks into the classroom as an 18-year-old student. Her first sight, her daughter's desk carved with insults so vile they bring tears to her eyes. But when the bullies approach the new girl to start the cycle again, Kang Ja doesn't flinch. She locks the door. "Who carved this?" she asks, her voice cold as ice. The bullies laugh. One swing of a wooden stick later, they aren't laughing. They're kneeling. Kang Ja realizes the bullying isn't just mean girls, it's a system. At the top is Hong Song-tai, the son of a billionaire. He uses a bruiser named Bokdong to do his dirty work. Kang Ja stalks Bokdong into the men's restroom, nearly making him wet his pants, demanding to know why he hit her daughter. But there's a deeper shadow: Do Jang-woo, the charming teacher. Hidden in the school library is a secret room. It's a vault of crimes, offshore accounts, and the dark secrets of the Minister of Education. We learn the tragic truth of Kyung. She wasn't just bullied, she was a victim of Do Jang-woo's grooming. When she threatened to expose his secrets, he didn't just silence her, he pushed her off the school rooftop. The school paints it as a suicide. They blame Bokdong, but Kang Ja knows. A mother's intuition is a radar for lies. The stakes get personal. Enter Seven, a man from Kang Ja's past. 17 years ago, a tragic accident led to the death of Seven's brother, and Kang Ja took the fall, serving 2 years in prison. Now, Seven suspects Aran isn't just Kang Ja's daughter, he thinks she's his. The web tightens. Kang Ja tries to expose the minister, but the corruption goes to the very top. The evidence she presents at a press conference is swapped at the last second. Instead of a murder confession, the speakers play a recording of Kang Ja calling Aran daughter. The secret is out. The school knows she's a mom spy. She's arrested, humiliated, and banned. But you can't ban a mother's soul. The finale isn't just a fight, it's a literal collapse. The school was built with ghost funds. The concrete is mostly sand, the walls are paper thin. As the minister celebrates his political victory, the school building begins to groan. Kang Ja's husband, the school engineer, realizes the building is a death trap. While the villains try to flee with their gold, the ceiling caves in. In the dust and rubble, the masks fall off. Kang Ja doesn't just save her daughter, she saves the very students who mocked her. The villains end up in handcuffs not just for the bullying, but for the lives lost in the ruins of their greed. Aran finally looks her mother in the eye. No more bruises, no more lies. The lesson? Never mess with a daughter, because you never know what kind of monster her mother used to be. The air in the dimly lit room is thick with the smell of old secrets and cold rain. Seven stands there, looking at the woman who has haunted his nightmares and his guilt for 17 years. He doesn't see a mother or a student. He sees the girl with the knife from that blood-stained night. Seven steps forward, his voice a low, dangerous rasp. 17 years, Kang Ja. I thought you'd be rotting in some alleyway, not playing dress-up in a classroom. Do you really think a school uniform hides the blood on your hands? Kang Ja doesn't flinch. She stands like a statue, her eyes burning with a fire that would make a younger man run. The only thing I'm hiding, Seven, is how much I want to finish what we started. You want to talk about blood? Look at my daughter's face. Look at what your men did to her. Seven let out a sharp, mocking laugh, but it didn't reach his eyes. Your daughter or our daughter? You lied to me back then. You told me she was your sister's. But I see the way she looks at the world, with that same defiant, suicidal glare you used to have. You brought her into this world of filth, and now you're surprised she's getting dirty? Kang Ja moves so fast it's a blur. In a heartbeat, she has a kitchen knife pressed against Seven's throat, the edge drawing a thin red line. Don't you dare speak her name. You aren't a father. You're a parasite feeding on the fear of children. If you even breathe in Aran's direction again, I won't go to the police. I'll go back to being the woman who went to prison for your brother, and this time I'll make sure I earn the sentence. Seven feels the cold steel, but he doesn't pull away. Instead, he leans into it, a sick grin spreading across his face. There she is. There's the Sashimi from Mapo I remember. You can play mom all you want, Kang Ja, but we both know the truth. You love the chaos. You missed the fight. And deep down you know that in this school, I'm the one holding the leash. If you kill me, who's going to stop Do Jang Woo from finishing what he started with Aran? Kang Ja's hand trembles, not with fear, but with the sheer effort of not ending him right there. She leans in close, whispering into his ear. I'm not the girl I was 17 years ago, Seven. Back then, I fought for myself. Now I'm fighting for her, and that makes me 10 times more dangerous than you could ever dream of being. She shoves him back, the knife catching the light as she lowers it. Seven touches the scratch on his neck, looking at the blood on his fingertips with a strange sense of awe. He knows the game has changed. The housewife is gone. The legend is back.